Hi, you've reached Julie with ReadySetStampIt.blogspot.com, and today we're going to make a really cute deer card. So what we're going to do is from the Winter Woodland cartridge from the Cricut on page 55, we're going to be using the deer. So let me find the deer over here. There's the deer. You can do it two ways. You can do the deer so it has an overlay, so you can cut two deer so it had two different color legs. Like this picture has a deer with two different color legs. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm just going to do the one just to save paper and just cut it the once. So I'm going to try 3.5 inches, press cut. I've got a lot of these to do, so I'm just going to go ahead, cut this out, and play around with the size to see if I end up with 3.5 or 4 inches. And we'll come back. There is also a nose and an eye that we'll also be cutting out when we come back. Okay, so for our next thing that we're going to be doing is the nose and the eye for the deer. It's on page 55, so we need to press layers and the deer button. So layers and the deer, and you'll see the nose, and it's really small, but anyway, the nose and the eye. I did quantity 5. I'm going to keep it at 3.5 because that's what I cut the deer at. Press cut, and when we come together, we'll put this all together. Okay, I've decided to add one more thing to it, and it's on page 64. I like this word peace. I tried to cut it at 3.5 as if I cut the deer at 3.5, and it is way too big. So I've been playing around with different sizes, and it seems to work good with 3/4. So what I'm going to do is do shift and peace, and what that's going to give me with the shift is this background portion here. So I'm going to go ahead and press cut. We'll cut this out, and when we come back together, then we'll cut the actual word of the piece out, and then the layers for the flowers that go onto it. Okay, so for the next step, it's on page 64. We need to press layers, and we don't need the shift button for this because we're trying to do this one right here. So let's go ahead and just press the peace sign. Oops, let me clear my display. All right, and press the peace sign. And I have it set to 3/4, which is what we cut the piece out of. I'm going to go ahead and press cut. And I'm not going to show you this next one on camera, but basically you'll press the shift. Your layers is already highlighted. You can see here the layers. My quantity is selected just because I'm trying to do 5. And so I'll press the shift button and then the peace button and then cut out the color that I want to go on top of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is adhere it onto these file folders that I got. I got these at the dollar store. They come in 25. And they're really cute file folders, polka dot, and they just reminded me of like snow and Christmas, and so I thought they were really cute. The only one thing that I will say that's a negative, when I took them out of the package, they have such a strong chemical odor to them, and I know, of course, you can't, we don't have smell-o-vision, so anyway, I know you can't smell them, but they really smell, so I'm hoping that when I air them out a little bit, they'll be okay. So what I've done is gone ahead and adhered some self-adhesive Martha Stewart ribbon, and I added this organza ribbon. The reason why I did pink is I'm trying to include pink into this. So what I'm going to do now is, here's the little deer that we cut. So we're going to add the deer right here. And then with the brown, which is what I have the brown here, and I wanted to incorporate that into it, I have that. And then I took a cute little Heidi Grace button and tied the pink organza ribbon through it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a cute little heart right here. There you go. Now you can see it. So anyway, there's a cute little heart. And so I was just going to add that to this just to add another cute little flair to it. And I am going to add some rhinestones to this just to add some sparkle to the card and make it look more Christmassy. So when you come back, you'll see me adhere all this to it and then add a couple more sparkles just to really make this card shine. Okay guys, so here's the finished card. I added these red rhinestones to the top of this, and also so that it looks like there's like almost a berry in the center of that. And I added it to the nose, and I think it looks so darn cute like that. So anyway, there's the finished card. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I do have a couple other cards that I did want to share with you that I've made. Remember when I was saying that you can add another layer onto this so that you can show 2 layers to the feet and you just lay it on top of it? Well, let me show you. I've made some other cards. I just wanted to show you some examples. Personally, I do like the looks of this 5x7 card better. I think it lays out better. You can see things more clearly. This is also the Martha Stewart ribbon. This is die cuts with the view paper. And the legs, you can see the 2 different colors on here. There's this, and then the white behind it, and the turquoise blue. So personally, I like this card better just because I think it really, the colors blend well, the peach goes in here. And making it bigger like this was cut at a 5. So making this piece, I can't remember what that was cut at. It definitely wasn't cut at a 5. I almost want to say this was cut at a 2.5 if I was to guesstimate and remember what I've done. Here is this same card again, but I've incorporated red instead. And I love this. I added a brad that has the rhinestone onto there, and I think that turned out so cute. This is with the pieces that it comes with. I did glue these on, but then afterwards I realized that I can just color them on, and to me it's a time-saving tip, and it does help things speed through instead of gluing these little things on. So for me, I would choose to just draw them on. That's just my personal preference. So anyway, there's the cards that I've made. I hope you guys enjoy them and see some different variations, and hope something here strikes your fancy and maybe you want to create one of these for yourself. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.